Greetings, friends, and welcome once again to the Creation Soapbox, brought to you by your friends here at abitoforange.com. Today we're looking at evolutionary mechanism number 4, genetic drift, migration. Genetic drift and migration are pretty simple, and they're just different words for the same thing. It's when members of a population move from one place to another.
I want to play with you guys.
There goes the neighborhood. According to the kids over at evolution.berkeley.edu, this process is a basic mechanism of evolutionary change, migration. Some individuals from a population of brown beetles might have joined a population of green beetles. That would make genes for brown coloration more frequent in the green beetle population than they were before the brown beetles migrated into it. So, they've decided that origin of species is sort of equivalent to moving to a new neighborhood of the species. Which, again, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I don't think that's what Chuck D meant when he wrote his book. So this harkens back to changes in allele frequency. They are trying to say that a change in allele frequency, so having a population that now has a higher percentage of a particular variation of a gene than it did before, is evolution. But as we explained in that chapter, a statistical change is not a genetic change. The fact that some beetles move from one population to another doesn't explain where the beetles came from in the first place, or where any of their structures, functions, or variations came from in the first place. This is literally just moving things from one place to the other, but evolution needs to explain where things come from, its origin of species, not moving to a new neighborhood of species. Now our metaphor, creating the Archduke of Hearts. Say you've got 2 decks of cards, and then you take some cards from one deck and put them into the other deck. Do that for 4.5 billion years. Will this process ever create the Archduke of Hearts? No, it'll never create anything. You're literally just moving it from one place to the other. Does migration add branches to the Darwinian tree of life? No, no new branches are added. This is a huge Darwinian fail. And just like vestigial organs and structures, I am amazed that this is ever proposed as evidence for evolution. Evolution is supposed to explain the origin of species, and this is literally just the moving around the neighborhood of the already existing species, which is not the same thing at all. I hope you're as perplexed as I am why some of this stuff is offered as evidence for evolution in the first place, and I hope you enjoyed this bit of orange. To check out more of what we've got, check out abitoforange.com and our YouTube channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and remember, Jesus loves you.